Well, congratulations. You're on your last lesson of Unit 1, which is, the topic is what project-based learning is not. You've covered what project-based learning is, why use project-based learning, project-based learning in the Common Core state standards and the standards for the teaching profession. They also may be the Danielson framework or other teaching standards in your state. Project-based learning and effective models of education were covered. We also talked about project-based learning and raising rigor, project-based learning and Bloom's taxonomy. And last lesson was on the project-based learning and meeting the needs of all learners. This lesson, what project-based learning is not. Sometimes it really helps to eliminate the things that are not so that you know what the right answer is. And in this case, eliminating things that might be often confused as project-based learning is helpful in defining what project-based learning actually is. So project-based learning is not like an appetizer at a meal you go to. It is not a side dish. And it's not the dessert. It's not a buffet. It's not just a cool project. It's not just a fun project, possibly celebrating a special day or just doing a fun project. Now, all of these things have their place, just like dessert has its place and side dishes and fun. But project-based learning is not any of these things. Not merely any of these things. It is not just something exciting, possibly at the end of a unit. It's not making a volcano because we want to see it explode, or making a volcano again, or making a volcano. This comes from my personal experience of giving just open-ended science projects, quite a few volcanoes. So hopefully in seeing what project-based learning is not, we will become more clear as to what project-based learning is. It's the main dish. It's inquiry-driven. It has a driving question. It involves a teacher. It involves group work. It's core to learning and student-driven. It addresses core content. It includes revision, critique, reflection. It involves a public product and presenting, often involving even the input from experts. Project-based learning changes classrooms. Project-based learning can change the world. It has a method, a process that's very clearly defined. It has 8 essential elements which will be covered in the next unit. Thank you so much for all of your learning in the first unit, and I believe your basis, knowing the theory and the research behind project-based learning, will make your teaching all that more impactful.